Hi, and welcome back to Wicked Wands Tarot. My name is Carmen, and today we have a reading for you about a lie that multiple people kind of like bought into or wanted to circulate. It's exposed or being exposed. There's like a sense of time being up for somebody. So, whatever illusion they were able to create has like no more gas in the tank. So people see through it for some reason. Definitely interested to see what this is. So let's call in spirit with a little bit of one chime time. And I hope you're having a wonderful day so far. I'm gonna go with the Fairy Lenormand. What else do we have? So especially because the clock, this is number 37, by the way, looks so complicated. You know, it's like one of those cuckoo clocks. I feel like there were a lot of moving parts, right? People that were involved or pieces of information that somebody was using to try to create this illusion. We have number 17 and number 11. Hello, Lana. Hello, Kiss. What's up, Peggy? Aw, how are you? Hello, Tiana. So I don't know if you heard me. I said I pulled number 11. If you know my channel, you know what that means. That's the whip. And I do a little special something every time that happens. Let me tell you about the energy on the cards first. There is karma or justice happening because somebody was trying to spread gossip or rumors in a way that would manipulate a community to kick someone out, mischaracterize them, whatever it was. This is like a bully move, right? So there's a sense that this person had gotten away with a lot and not really had many consequences for their actions. But that is going to be a memory. This person has a debt to pay. All right, so whenever the whip comes out, I like to share with you what my mom and I always do, have for a long time. The whip. No, no, not the whip. The whip. No, no, please, not the whip. The whip. No, no, anything but the whip. Anything? The whip. Hello, April. How are you doing? So, the other thing is, I kind of feel like whatever this karma is or this justice that's hitting this person who thought that they could, kind of control the narrative, their own issues are going to be circulated in the way that they were trying to circulate someone else's issues that weren't really issues, right? All right, I'm going to go with a few from the situations deck, and then we're going to need to go over to the tarot, don't you think? I think so. That's awesome. How's it going? One. Can I just call you one? Should I call you number one? That makes me think of Star Trek. Waves, emotions coming, going, commitment in the reverse, and TikTok. Another reference to a clock. I'm telling you, time is up. And I'm more focused on emotions going because we have this commitment card in the reverse. For some of you, this person was trying to insult or attack or spread rumors about basically an individual they identified as a rival, a romantic rival. It could be like dabbling or like touching the professional side of your life as well. But I think primarily this is about a person that someone wants who wants you, or who at least admires you. There's a difference in the connection here. The person who is trying to spread rumors might have had a strong connection with the person they're trying to chase after, but it wouldn't have been, you know, the kind where you like finish each other's sentences or you understand where the other one is coming from. It might have been because they had similar pursuits. Maybe we both want to achieve this in life. Maybe we both are really into this. But I don't feel like it was, I can trust you kind of vibe. So our commitment in the reverse card is clarified by on the table, which is a card about an offer. So there's nothing this third party can do, the one who is spreading gossip, to avoid their love interest making an offer elsewhere, probably to the target of their gossip. Doesn't have to be, but I think for the majority of you, that's what we have going on here. We're going to go with the Jack-o'-lantern tarot. See. Empress, Ace of Wands. King of Swords, Two of Swords. So this Empress is the individual that has been gossiped about. And part of the reason they've gotten this attention or why people are talking about them is because there's this new beginning, new adventure, opportunity, or blessing that people may be discovering, talking about, hearing about. So if you resonate with the Empress, there's something changing in your life right now. You may notice already that there are things falling into place, or that maybe you're luckier than usual. You always seem to have the money that you need. There's something here changing for the better. And I'm viewing this spine on the Ace of Wands as it being like core, right? Something on which you build, something that holds everything together. So I feel like it's a major shift, in part because of who you've become, what you've endured, how you've protected the part of yourself that is good or loving. And then we have this King of Swords energy. This individual has a decision to make, but doesn't feel super confident that they have all the information that they need. It's giving, I need to merge onto the highway, but I'm doing that awkward thing where I'm going too slow and I'm definitely not going to be able to zipper. Like, just going to have to figure it out. The Moon in the reverse. Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. This is our third individual. The one who's getting punished, the one who gossiped. Moon in the reverse, hidden motives. They wanted to see someone else lose, and now they're losing. Be very careful what you wish on others. It has a tendency to come back on you. I don't care how mad I am at you. I really don't care how much you pissed me off. I'm not going to lower myself to the place of wishing ill upon you, because that's not really going to do me any good. I would rather wish healing upon everyone. Because if you heal, then maybe you'll be less of a dipshit. Hugs. I'm not saying that to everyone. Okay, so it seems now, I feel like we're going to see like a little snapshot of the future for each of these three. So I told you there's a glow up here. This Empress has 10 of Pentacles and the Star. You might become famous. You might get a promotion you never thought you would. You might achieve a dream that you've worked very hard for. For example, home ownership. Hello there, Christina. How are you? Hello, Drew. What a great group. Yeah. So, and then I don't know if you know this, but the 10 of Pentacles, this is like generational wealth, stability. The Black card. Our King of Swords is the one caught in between these two, right? This King of Swords is playing a protector role. They're doing something, speaking the truth, most likely, to combat the gossip or the negative. I mean, I could say press, but it's not real. So, like, basically contradicting the lies that are being told about the Empress. Because they're literally running into battle against the Page of Swords in the reverse, which is gossip. A helicopter? Hey, you can visit me then. So our gossiper, the hidden motives individual, is coming out as the King of Wands. This feels like a really good time to say whatever gender you see in the cards doesn't have to align with your actual gender. This is just energy, right? But this King of Wands, this is somebody who went after something. And I feel like this is indicating whatever their hidden motives were regarding this Empress, they really, it wasn't just every other Saturday at 2 p.m. we might do this. No, this is like, I think about this every day. What can I do to lie and cause problems for this Empress? 7 of Swords, trickery. This is the truth is. Manipulation, decisions being influenced or exploited by outsiders. Thank you, Peggy. Oh, you're so sweet. Thank you. Yeah, this is what we're talking about, right? We have somebody who's gossiping, trying to influence this King of Swords. And there's probably been some arguments here. There's probably been some back and forth, indecision for sure with that 2 of Swords card that came out next to the King of Swords. Trying to figure out, do I believe you? Do I believe you? But like I said at the beginning, we have a trickster or a lie that's being exposed. So guess what? This King of Wands with hidden motives is looking at a ticking clock, right? So for our Empress, we have the Lovers and the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. I feel like the Empress has had to exhibit a lot of patience and a lot of calm in difficult situations because there have been a number of obstacles or like detours. But there's a reward here, or things have been going better for this Empress because of the choices they make when they encounter these obstacles. Trying to think of. Okay, it's been forever, so I might totally mess this up. But when I was a kid, I used to play Oregon Trail. And I'm pretty sure at least Tiana is going to come after me for how I say Oregon. But it's giving, like, you're on the road and you encounter, you know, other people and you don't know if you can trust them, if they're going to rob your wagon, if they're going to steal all your food. Maybe they have malaria. I don't know. There were a number of tests, tribulations, difficulties, betrayals that probably made this Empress feel like they were fighting a battle alone, but they continued to operate in a way that was healed or process the things that happened so that they could keep moving, right? They were focused. So for this King of Wands, I'm sorry, King of Swords, we have the Six of Wands and the Devil in the reverse. I didn't expect to see this. This King of Swords is fighting a battle that requires looking in multiple directions. They got to watch their back. There's multiple people that maybe they at one time trusted that they cannot now, but they are, I don't really want to say it this way, but this is how I saw it in my mind. What the hell is that game? Oh my gosh. Okay, you play it on Xbox. You guys, I can't remember the name of the game. The important thing is, it's like people are lined up. Person like zooms in, looks at a person up and down. Nah. Up and down. Nah. Up and down. It's the same thing as a couple of days ago from, like, is it Empire Records? This person is getting rid of the things that hold them back. Three of Pentacles. Okay, I guess we get 3 cards for this person. What? Stop. You guys. Okay, so we're literally clarifying the 7 of Swords from the other deck, and we get not just the 7 of Swords, trickery, dishonesty, but also the Ace of Swords in the reverse. You need Jesus. What? This is repetition. This is commitment to an act or a lie. Have you ever caught somebody in some dumb shit? And instead of realizing at this point, I should just be honest and admit what happened because, like, you already know, they just like stay committed to the lie. And you're just like, oh, really? That's weird. Because, like, this is like a video of you doing that. Oh, you're still gonna. How dumb do you think I am? I mean, like, real talk, I'll use that You want to think that I'm dumb? You want to assume that I can't see what you're doing? That I can't read your poker face? Cool. Let's see what you don't think I'm going to be able to figure out about you. You'll show your cards more than you think you are. You don't always have to tell people that you perceive things. You don't always have to tell people that you see right through them. Let them lie to you. You decide when you walk away. But some people, some people think they can just keep on lying and you'll just eat it up like it's delicious oatmeal. Nope, nope, nope. So yeah, this person is one of those that just keeps on lying, cannot give up. It feels to me like one of the things that people were talking about pertaining to this Empress was the financial element. How do you make your money? How do you spend your money? Why do you spend your money that way? Why do you live a life of luxury? Because the Empress is somebody who generally is seen as doing pretty well, right? Oh, I like that. Hello, Trinity. How are you doing? I think someone wanted to see you not doing well financially or wanted people to spread rumors about what you did for your money. I'm also getting a sense this Three of Pentacles in between the King of Swords and the King of Wands or trickster. This is somebody who's got a flashlight. They're investigating. The flashlight's going that way. This King of Swords is looking for information and investigating what this person's lies. Like, why? What's the reason? Where did they come from? Did you manufacture all of this? If they were in a relationship or in a partnership of some sort with this person, that's going to end. There's a sense of independence coming from this King of Swords that I feel is fresh in some way. They may have already been a bit independent or do things their own way kind of vibe. But right now, they're cutting someone loose that did have some influence over them, right? Because we had manipulation. Someone's been a manipulator in this partnership. This King of Swords is like, I know what you did. You think I don't know what you did? Nine of Pentacles is somebody who's single. Nine of Pentacles is somebody who's good on their own. I don't need you to be successful or happy. You might want me to think I do, but I don't. Eight of Wands. So this is our gossip. Eight of Wands, Nine of Wands. Okay, so there could be a decent amount of fire energy over here for this King of Wands individual. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. It doesn't have to be, but maybe they're just an angry person. Are you drinking too much Angry Orchard? What's up? Chill out, bruh. The Eight of Wands is often read as a card of communication, correctly so. But this is about fast-moving action because it's going right into the Nine of Wands. This is something is getting worse. Something is escalating. You know what's escalating? Someone being worried, someone being exposed, someone feeling like they have to defend their actions because they're actually really indefensible and nobody can explain why this King of Wands thought it was cool to do what they were doing. Feels like a real good time just to say, anytime you feel like making someone else look bad makes you look better, ask yourself how. Because there are a lot of different ways you can impress people or like get points with people. But let's just say Some of those things are really transparent. I'll back off real quickly if you're just in like super brag mode. Like, here's why I'm awesome. Oh, I didn't know we needed to create like a 30-minute presentation on why everybody should bow down to you. I left mine at home, but let me go grab it real quick and then we can see who's cooler. Yeah? No, not coming back. You can present to yourself. So we have, I think, a little bit of like overly confident energy that could actually be rooted in insecurity. Okay, you remember what I was just saying about like, you don't have to tell people when you can see through their lies. You got all those lies in that backpack and you're walking away. High Priestess in the reverse. Someone was trying to say that maybe you put a spell on someone else. Someone was trying to say you are negative, hateful, jealous. It feels a lot like projection to me. It feels like this person was trying to pretend they were you and you were them. But let's see what else we have. There's also maybe something here about you just not really engaging too much in this, right? There can be times when people are just a yapping. And it's tempting to be like, well, actually. But then you think about the energy that it actually requires to deal with somebody who's like mentally not going to be receptive to what you're saying. It's like, yeah, maybe it would be smarter for me to talk to an actual wall. Like, I think there's something unexpected that this King of Swords does to make things final or like in the past move forward that really irritates this King of Wands. Starting their own thing, starting a new relationship, pursuing someone this person was always uncomfortable about, right? Because they were already attacking this Empress. The Tower. Queen of Swords in the reverse. This is why I say don't pay too close attention to the gender. This is the same person. King of Wands, Queen of Swords in the reverse. This is somebody who's overly confident, willing to start a fight, and angry. Everything's falling down for this person because they built their house on fear. I don't know. I was tempted to say Fear Street because that's a whole like, well, they made movies too. It's not just books. But we won't go there. Well, I guess I did. This person is experiencing a lot of loss in their life, and it feels to me like this is their energy coming right back on them. Whatever they were trying to cause this Empress is actually happening to them. And this Empress is getting a new beginning or some sort of opportunity. It's an opportunity that either makes them famous, really helps them achieve a goal, or like even just a lifeline. Ten of Swords, Judgment in the reverse. There are a lot of people in the past that have been cut off by this Empress or that are no contact with this Empress, had a falling out, whatever it is. They realize now, especially if they were being influenced by this other person in the community, that they sabotage something with somebody who is actually on their side, caring, compassionate. There are people, it feels like there's a group of people getting karma at once for how they treated this Empress. If they bullied or joined in with this gossip, if they, ended friendships or whatever it was, they're going to realize that that was not the right move, to varying degrees, right? Depending on what they actually did, what they said, right? All right, so for our King of Swords, we have the Five of Pentacles. Did you see how that? It's weird. It's like it's on a music stand or something. All right, so this King of Swords at some point did something that maybe aligned themselves more so with the trickster, the King of Wands. And even though over time this King of Swords was more defensive or sided with the Empress, there was a falling out that happened or a distancing that happened between the Empress and the King of Swords. Because this King of Swords is feeling this Five of Pentacles vibe. Okay, so I don't have access to what's going on with you anymore, but I still love you. Even if you're at a distance, even if you're no contact, this person still has a sense that there's a deep connection. So this person who is gossiping, the King of Wands, is now experiencing some sort of financial difficulty or to be honest, this feels like, who am I without you? So they may have been very wrapped up in a persona or an identity that was like a group, right? We're living, working, playing, whatever together, right? Like very tight-knit group that all of a sudden rejects this King of Wands. And now they're heartbroken because, again, they built their foundation on fear. Street. All right. We'll get a few from the Untold Messages of the Heart. Ooh, also just random thank you, like huge thank you to all of you for subscribing and commenting and liking, because overnight I exceeded 9,000 subscribers. Kind of exciting, right? Because then next up is 10,000, and that's kind of a big deal, right, guys? So thank you. You're awesome. All right. We got in the very near future. Stop. You gotta be kidding me. In the very near future, I plan on still not knowing what to say. Just so you know, it's what's going to happen. I'm pretty excited about it. You should be excited about it too. Crickets, nothing. Okay, for real though. Worry. I'm not sure if this is a good idea. I'm overthinking everything. What will everyone else think? Well, let me stop you right there, partner. That was horrible. What will everyone else think? Do you take a poll before you choose an underwear? Do you make sure all of your friends like the drink that you order at the bar? Do you ask your family what you should eat for dinner every night? Look, there are societal expectations that are there for a reason. There are things that we do to be respectful of our family or respectful of our friends. Like, I care what my close friends and acquaintances think in terms of like, I'm not going to go try to date someone if you're dating them or you used to date them. Like, that's just not good. In that sense, cool. But we have somebody that's like, no, I don't know if I should live my life because of how other people might view it. All right. If you know what other people expect of you, you should also be smart enough to figure out why they have those expectations of you. And if it's rooted in somebody being jealous or fearful or controlling, then you could probably just dispense with those opinions entirely because they don't matter. We should rely a small percentage on what the others around us think to keep us a little bit in check, right? But don't give your power to everyone. Nervous. You make me lose my cool, and I just don't know how to act in your presence. I'm sorry. I'm chuckling because like I've heard this. Sometimes it's better to be around people that make you a little bit nervous. And I'll tell you why. One, it gives you those like feelings you had when you were younger and you had your first kiss, blah, 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 all that stuff, right? But it also helps you understand, how do I actually feel around a person, right? Thank you, Tiana. um, but you also have to at some point be able to trust a person, right? If you're nervous in my presence after I've told you I'm into you, or I think you're cool, I want to be your bestie, that's on you. That's your insecurity. That's not my problem. I'll help you if I can. But I already told you you were cool. I already told you I was interested. Don't let your nerves control your opportunities. Listen to people. Figure out if they're being genuine. If they're genuine and they tell you they're interested in you, you just like chill out, bro. You know? I believe it, Peggy. Are you serious, guys? Okay, you know what? Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna play with the hourglass real quick. That's how much time you got, okay, person? Because we've gotten yet another card. I think this is like an hour, so good luck. I hope you don't have to travel anywhere. Time. I know the clock is ticking for us. Won't you wait for me? Bitch, I gotta work at 9 in the morning. I can't wait for you. I'm just kidding. Like, somebody is taking their time after this Empress has already been delayed, right? So it's like, I feel like this Empress is like running through the airport. They got stopped by TSA, or I don't know, maybe the long line at the bathroom took like 40 minutes. Who knows? But they're already like, I got to get moving. I don't have time for this stuff. Like, I'm trying to make my plane. And this King of Swords is like, no Starbies? Well. Also, I don't drink coffee. Did I do that right? It's Starbies, right? That's a thing? Tell me if I'm wrong in the comments, guys. Karma is at the top of this card. That's great. We've been talking about that since the beginning of the reading. I'm sorry. I swear more if I'm allowed, but I'm trying really hard to be a good person. My life is falling apart and I'm struggling. So here's the thing. For many of you, this is how the King of Wands feels. Not the King of Swords. The King of Swords came out with the Six of Wands, so they're getting things together. They're letting go of things they need to. For some of you, we have people that are farther back on the track, right? So this "my life is falling apart" could apply to both of these individuals. Not this Empress, though. No. Empress is doing great. Okay, I feel like maybe the spiritual AF deck isn't in order or required. Things get harder before you level up. Know that. Wait, when do they get easier, though? Asking for a friend. It is, isn't it? I love it, Christina. That's awesome. Okay, oops. Excuse me, that was upside down. Your gut knows what's up. Trust that bitch. You got discernment for a reason. Don't ignore it. Look, I've been there. I've ignored that discernment. And I learned my lesson a few times. 87 times. I don't know. A lot. Listen to it. If somebody's doing something messed up, call them on it or walk away. Remove yourself from the situation. Do what you have to do. I don't care if you have to lie and say you got diarrhea. Just leave. My bad. If you ask the universe for signs, believe what shows up. So somebody here is ignoring signs. So we got the telepathic? Yeah, it says telepathic. Card in the reverse. I feel like the King of Swords ignored their intuition for a while, but they are changing that. Right? Because they came out with the Two of Swords. This is somebody who quite literally has a blindfold over their eyes. That's not very functional, okay? How are you going to get anywhere? I can't do anything. Oh, that's cute. You're trying to brush your teeth, but that's your forehead. Own your awesome and stay humble AF. Clearly, this is for the Empress. Yeah, no, really, though, you're awesome. People know it. People get jealous of it. People hate on it. Just don't turn into a bee, okay? We got like plenty of those. We got plenty of those self-absorbed a-holes. Don't need more. Just be awesome so other people can figure out how to be awesome, right? I know. I chose them just for you, Tiana. All right, one more. Oh, God. We're 27. Oh, so you want to be a badass? Show your heart to everyone. Okay, you don't have to watch this because this is probably the last card I'm going to pull, but I'm going to tell you a little bit about myself. Like maybe 10 years ago, 8 years ago, I bought a leather jacket. I love that leather jacket. I wore it into work, and the boss's wife saw it, and she said, "Oh, you're such a badass." And I remember thinking at that time, me? No. I didn't have the tattoos, okay, you guys? Much less badass. And I really didn't think that. And I've been through some shit since then. And I've had some moments where I felt like I showed too much of my heart to people. I loved too freely, whether that was, friendship or romantic. But I feel way more badass now than I did before all of that. Way more badass. Like, do you want me to wear the leather jacket next time, you guys? I'm just kidding. Because I've been through all of that and I still have a heart. I still care about people. Like, I could also probably like backhand the fuck out of you. Like, I also give really good hugs. So yeah. Hi, my name's Carmen. I'm a badass, and part of the reason I'm a badass is because even though people have been complete shits to me, I can still love them. I'm definitely gonna get in trouble for all those curse words. But hey, it's way at the end. Maybe they'll notice. I don't know. It was the spiritual AF deck. We can blame that, right? All right. Anyways, I love you all. I'm gonna leave it there. Thank you for the likes and subscribes again. 9,000. Woo. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your weekend or whatever it is for you right now when you watch this. And I will see you on the next reading. Bye, guys.